Foreigners living in Japan. What are the downsides nobody talks about? I've been living in Japan for 12 years now, and one of the hardest things for me is the lack of truly close connections. In the local culture, curiosity is often seen as intruding on someone's personal space. It's considered polite to not pry. In practice, this means conversations rarely go beyond polite small talk. People almost never invite each other over. Any meetup has to be scheduled in advance and feels more like an official event than a casual hangout. It makes it really hard to actually get to know someone or feel any emotional closeness. It's exhausting. From a young age, people here are taught to maintain flawless surface politeness and to hide what's going on inside. When I lived in Tokyo, I noticed the Japanese language itself seems to reinforce, maybe even create, this hierarchy of social distance. There are specific words for different levels of friendship, and they don't just describe how close you are, they dictate how much of your real self you're allowed to show. I've noticed people from less wealthy or less formal backgrounds in Japan are often more relaxed and genuine in conversation, maybe because they've had less pressure to follow every Confucian social rule since childhood. And in Japan, things generally fall into three categories: done amazingly well, stuck in ancient times, or just plain weird creepy. Case in point, I once saw a documentary about photo sessions with girls dressed in questionable cosplay and posing in suggestive ways. The director asked one photographer, "What would you do if one day you saw your own daughter in photos like these?" The man went silent for a long moment and finally said he'd probably just, yeet himself out of existence. Also, fun fact, if I'm not mixing it up, I think that film was called Lulu Ichiruru.